Next up on this big Hasbro drop for our War for Cybertron Kingdom stuff, the two deluxes that are new and unique to us. And it's that of the Deluxe Class Ractonite, the new Fossilizer, and the Deluxe Class Minibot Huffer, which I'm super excited about. So let's jump first into that of the Fossilizer of Ractonite. Hasbro's press release on this says it's a 5.5 inches tall robot mode, turns into a Styracosaurus. I am terrible at this. I'm making paleontologists cringe right now. And I just say Stegosaurus. I mean, Triceratops. That's what I would always say, but what do I know? And he comes with a special ability to open his mouth and do a roaring pose. What I love about this figure, specifically when I look at the transformation into the robot mode, is that it looks like a dead ringer for Beast Wars Neo's Killer Punch. For people who don't know, Killer Punch was also that exact same kind of dinosaur, and I'm going to butcher it here, Styracosaurus. And he even had the same transformation, the same way that the design was, the same robot mode. And it literally looks like as if it was like the skeleton remains of Killer Punch. Now, we never got this mold here in the West. The closest we got to it was Killer Punch's design was remolded from another Beast Wars Neo dinosaur, which was Gildart, or Gildato. And Gildart was ported over here in America in the Beast Machines Dinobots line as Tricerodon, and then later on in the Dinobots Walmart exclusive as Tricerodon, and ultimately in the end, also available in the Universe line, and of course, finally, ultimately in the end, the Age of Extinction line as Slug as a Walmart exclusive. There's a lot of versions of this mold kicking around, just not the traditional one. This is the Stegosaurus. I keep calling it Stegosaurus. The Triceratops mold. But still, it's pretty cool how much it looks like it. It's pretty nuts. And I dig that a lot because I'm pretty sure there was someone at Hasbro that's like, you know what, why don't we take that old classic Neo character of Killer Punch and see if we could kind of do something here. Now, aside from that, though, is there like a little mutant head thing going on? Is there some kind of throwback to an accessory or whatever? I can't really see anything. I mean, we could kind of really pick at it and go, well, his tail weapon's kind of like, you know, Age of Extinction Slash or something. I mean, there's probably something there that we're missing right now without having the figure in hand. But otherwise, he looks really good. Looks really good. Looks really menacing. The face reminds me a lot of Machine Wars Starscream or Skyquake from the UK stuff, but otherwise looks really good. Looks really good. These fossilizers are very intriguing, and I can't wait to get them in hand myself to really flesh them out and understand more all the kind of parts and pieces that this modulator-like kind of system is. So let's jump into the man that is Huffer. Huffer has been long overdue for a decent toy. This is a guy that literally for the past 20 years has been nothing but repaints. And it's never been that great a toy, every single repaint, whether it be Armor Hide turned into a BotCon exclusive Huffer, or even like, you know, a Power Core Combiner toy that's like, oh, this is Huffer, or it's always been brutal. It's always been brutal. I think there was even an Optimus Prime Legend Scale toy that was repainted, remolded, and it was just like, oh, this is Huffer too. Finally gets his own figure. This is practically like a masterpiece Huffer, in my opinion. It's probably going to scale quite well with our current masterpiece Bumblebee and stuff. So if you're looking for something for your masterpiece display, this might be it. This might be it. And I love that they chose the right kind of like purple, because it's the purple that matches the cartoon model from Flair O'Deary, not so much the dark blues that are the original Generation 1 toy. So that works out really well. For people that want that Generation 1 blue, I'm pretty sure they'll do some kind of darker blue repaint and give it a new head sculpt to match how his toy looked, which had like a face mask and stuff. But I really like what's going on here. Intriguingly enough, they have two little gimmicks here that they have. And I'm going to pull up the Hasbro press release on it. And what they say is 5.5 inches in robot mode. Has a truck bed that converts into a shield, an Energon blaster weapon accessory, and best of all, It does the old G1 inspired scene from the Heavy Metal Wars. That's when they fought the Constructicons, where Optimus got messed up real bad and someone else had to pull his trailer, and that trailer puller was Huffer. That classic one-time scene in the TV show. So let's start with that alt mode. So alt mode looks great. Alt mode looks absolutely spectacular. It doesn't even need that truck bed. I almost feel like that's just an extra accessory thrown in by Hasbro just to give people an extra play pattern, because if that accessory wasn't there, it wouldn't make much of a difference. If anything, it just makes him look more like a pickup truck that could carry stuff in the back as opposed to just, say, a towing cab truck. But I really dig that they gave the little extra something. Maybe it was just they looked at the budget when they put this figure together and like, hey, we got tons of leftover budget, we could put a little extra accessory or something, and that's how it came about. Only thing that kind of sucks, it looks like it was molded in orange and then they painted it, so the orange on the side isn't painted. Maybe it's to make it match the side of Huffer's truck so that it kind of looks like it's one piece of a pickup truck bed. I don't know. So it's kind of weird. I think I'm not really going to have him displayed with that when I get him, but I mean, it's still a nice little extra accessory. It's not going to change the price if it's there or if it's not, so it's nice that it's there. Cool little big gun that he comes with. I really dig that. And his robot mode. His robot mode is on point. Like I said, if they would have made a Masterpiece Huffer, no joke, they would have made a Masterpiece Huffer, it would have looked like this. And I just dig that he's able to pull Leader Class Optimus Prime from Earthrise, his trailer. Although, keep in mind, we're going to be getting a reissue of Leader Class Earthrise Optimus Prime into Kingdom. So that makes even more sense now with that toy being re-released in Kingdom and taking a Leader Class slot, because there actually is a playability and play pattern available with a current new product in the Kingdom line. So that's really cool. That's really cool. Again, Huffer, long overdue, man. Long overdue. I am so psyched for all of this. So once again, it says here, according to the press release, tomorrow on Hasbro Pulse's website, we're going to have these up for pre-order. They will be at 1 p.m. when the pre-orders start, Eastern Standard Time. And they say that the ship-out release date will be in April of 2021 next year. So that's also an indicator of possibly that these Wave 2 products will be in standard retail, also probably around that April-May time slot. So keep that in mind. If you don't want to go through the Hasbro Pulse, situation, if you're a guy like me or any foreigner who really can't, use Hasbro Pulse because the shipping is crazy, even though I'm just in Canada, but whatever. The point is that it's also an indicator that, keep your eye out in Walmart and stuff in April, that these guys might be showing up then too. So this is awesome stuff. Super hyped about this. Let me know what you think about it. Huffer is back, Jack. And Rachtonite's pretty cool too. Nice little Beast Wars Neo throwback.